What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, CamATL, and welcome back to another MLB High Five video with your boy, GreenlightDFS.com to join the squad for the lines, GreenlightBets.com to join the squad for bets. Should be pretty obvious. One's for DFS, one's for bets. Thank you guys for joining me as always. Drop that like down below. Comment anything in the comments section. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And welcome back, man. Hopefully everybody had a great night last night. It was a big night for the squad last night. We ended up sweeping NBA on both sites. Did take the L on DK MLB, but did win on FanDuel MLB. And then we also went 4-1 on the bets over at greenlightbets.com. So now we are 10-4 over there on the Greenlight Bets new website and over 70% so far. So we're crushing. Super excited about our future with that, and just excited, period. Excited about this slate right here, so I'm not going to take up too much of your time. I like to get straight to the point. We are on the green light optimizer for MLB. Let's go ahead and get straight to it. Starting off first, I'm going to go Yu Darvish as one of my spend-up pitchers. Now, you can go Yu Darvish or Shane Bieber. Doesn't really matter either way. One's at home, one's on the roads, and one's a little bit cheaper. So I'm just going to go Darvish. He's at home, facing a worse offense, too, than Kansas City. He's been pitching fantastic. He's 200 less than Bieber is. So I love Yu Darvish. He is the spend up guy that I want to go with. He's going against a Pittsburgh squad that strikes out almost 23% of the time versus righties. They just don't have much power versus right-handed pitching at all. And Darvish has been hot. 27, 29, 30, 35 his last four starts. Obviously, him pitching in San Diego is great as well. It's better than when he had the pitch in Wrigley. It's more of a pitcher-friendly ballpark. So I really love this spot for Yu Darvish, and I will be firing him up as my SP1. SP2, we got a cheap guy. We got Lewis Thorpe. Lewis Thorpe, the lefty, will be going against Texas. Now, I always love to start lefties against Texas because a lot of their dangerous power are lefties. So Gallo, stuff like that. So honestly, I love this situation for Thorpe. He will be getting the start here. He got recalled. He will be getting the start. He had Texas has is just not very good versus lefties at all. So this is a great spot for him. He's Bearman 4K, so we don't need a ton. Even if he gets us like 10, we'll be happy. It allows us to get any bats that we want, and there are some very good hitting spots on this slate that I'm very interested in. So Lewis Thorpe seems like a very interesting spot here. This is a Texas lineup that strikes up over 24% of the time versus lefties. Only a 302 WOBA versus lefties. Minnesota's heavily favored. So it's just a great spot for Thorpe here. All right, so Yu Darvish and Lewis Thorpe as the pitchers for today. Now, I'm going straight back to the well with Freddie Freeman. Now, Freddie Freeman has let me down the last couple nights. I've played him like 2 nights in a row. He's had plus matchups, and he hasn't come through, okay? He does not have a hit in the last 3 games. That would tell me that that should change here any moment now, okay? And I'm wanting his ownership to stay fairly low because of how he's been playing lately. Freddie Freeman has the lefty-righty matchup against Fetty. It's a fantastic spot. We know Freddie Freeman hits righties very, very well. We know he's one of the best hitters in the league, period. And the fact that one of the best hitters in the league has struggled the last 3 games straight would tell me he's going to have a boom game. I'm predicting over 20 DraftKings points for Freddie Freeman tonight. Lefty-righty matchup against Fetty. Great matchup for him. Love Freddie Freeman. All right. Now, I've got a couple on the other side. I like this game in general for some offense. All right, let's start it out with Starlin Castro. Love Castro. He's only 2.9, and he is elite versus lefties this season. He has over a 400 batting average versus left-handed pitching this year. He is only 2.9. He should be batting between 4 and 6 in a solid part of the order. He's facing a lefty, Fried, who has struggled. It's a fantastic situation here for Castro, and so be it. Might as well add another one because I just love the Washington bats against the lefty. Trey Turner, another guy who just mashes lefties and his price is too cheap. Castro only being 2.9 is criminal. Trey Turner only being under 5K in general is crazy here. He's going to have a boom game here as well. I really love him. He's a very, very consistent player, but he also has those big upside games. I cannot believe that his price went down 200 after yesterday. You know, and I know he only got 8, but like, how does his price go to one of the lowest prices he's been all season? This is actually the lowest he has cost all season, and he's facing a lefty. And he is absolutely elite versus lefties. He has also had a good history versus this particular lefty. I love Trey Turner here. I love Washington bats. They're way too cheap. And I definitely encourage you to get some exposure. So, Yu Darvish, Lewis Thorpe, Freddie Freeman, bounce back night, over 20 DraftKings points. Book it. Starlin Castro and Trey Turner is the high five. Let's go over to FanDuel, take a look at what we got over here real quick. All right. Over here on FanDuel, let me clear this up from last time. All right. Over here on FanDuel, I'm going to stick with what I like, and that is going to be Yu Darvish as my pitcher. When it comes to bats, let's see what kind of value we have on here, because that's the first thing I like to look at. What type of value bats we have. All right, Jackie Bradley is going to be a solid option with the righty-lefty matchup here. I love Jackie Bradley here. He's one of my favorite values of the slate in general on both sides. He's got the lefty-righty matchup against Anderson. He just hit a home run yesterday. He should be batting in the heart of this Milwaukee order with Yelich out. I really like Jackie Bradley a lot here, and at only 2.8, I mean, he's definitely got potential for sure. Garrett Cooper is a solid value as well, but you definitely have to have Jackie Bradley at the top of your list when it comes to value. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and put him in because I like him on both sides today, and I didn't put him in over on DK. So I like him a lot. Robbie Grossman had a big game. Vogelbach sticks out to me. He's a decent option. Let's see. Brandon Lowe is a solid option. Let's see, how much is our guys? Freddie Freeman's 3.7. I'm going to go ahead and put him in too because, like I said, I think he's going to have a big game today. How much is Starlin Castro? Starlin Castro only 2.3. Yes, I'll take that. So Yu Darvish, Starlin Castro, Jackie Bradley Jr., and Freddie Freeman. What was Trey Turner's price real quick? Trey Turner's 3.8. He's also in play. Love Trey Turner a ton. So that's the core over on FanDuel. DK, there it is. Thank you guys for joining me as always. Greenlightdfs.com. Join the squad. Let's keep smashing. We're having an amazing MLB season. Just like last year, we absolutely destroyed baseball most of the season. This year has been the same way. We have been dominating baseball. It's been a lot of fun. So greenlightdfs.com to join the squad for that. Greenlightbets.com. If you're in a state where you can place bets on games and stuff like that, make sure you hit up greenlightbets.com, get the daily bets, enter them, and just get that free cash. All right. Thank you guys for joining me as always, and I'm out. Peace.